I'm reading your complaint. In February
different one.
2016, he started drinking and getting violent. I filed a restraining order and he was removed from the house. That's what you wrote. Do you want me to show you?
That was then, Your Honor, okay? That was then. And then he came back into the house.
No. I want to know, is that the truth or a mistake or a lie that in February 2016, you filed a restraining order against him and got him removed from the house? That's my question.
Yes, ma'am, that is true.
Then I want to see the allegations that you made in February of 2016 to get Mr. Gustafson removed from his own house. And I also would like to see any of the medical records or supporting documents that you had to get him removed from his own house. While she's looking for those, Mr. Gustafson, who paid the mortgage on the house for the 10 months that she was living there?
I did.
Who paid the taxes for the 10 months that she was living there?
I did.
I'm waiting. February 2016, I want to see the allegations. Now, do you see why I put your son out?
Yes,
Good.
ma'am.
Let's have it.
I'm looking. That wasn't,
I don't have
that
Listen to
one.
me carefully.
Yes, ma'am.
I take people who file charges of domestic violence very seriously, because domestic violence, whether it's perpetrated against a man or a woman, is an atrocious thing to have to live with. I don't like when somebody circumvents the process by filing a restraining order when there is no basis for it in order to get a leg up in what isn't even a matrimonial action, because the two of you aren't married. Now let's see if you don't have a copy of that. I'm not interested in the other restraining order. Pay careful attention. How long was he out of the house starting in February 2016, and you and your kid were living in the house, not paying the mortgage, not paying the taxes, and he was?
I did pay the mortgage and the taxes, and I have proof of those payments as well.
Sure. Just a second.
Okay. Yep.
I would like you to tell me how long he was out of the house.
10 months, Your Honor.
10 months. And so what you're going to show me are the 10 months worth of mortgage payments and taxes. Go through
I don't have 10 months worth. I have the first months, and he changed the passwords on everything so nobody could make the payments but himself.
Listen to me carefully. The answer is you didn't make payments on the mortgage or the taxes. You have an excuse, but you and your kid lived there rent-free, mortgage-free in his house based upon a restraining order that you don't have. How did I know you either wouldn't have it or it would be a whole lot of baloney? So then the two of you hired lawyers, and then everybody's spending money. Did you pay your lawyers? Did you pay your lawyer?
Yes, I did.
How much did you pay him?
$2,000.
What's the name of your lawyer? And how much have you paid that lawyer?
I paid him $7,000 and I still owe him $10,000.
So now, for no valid reason that I can think of, he's out of the house. It's his house. He's paying the mortgage. He's paying the taxes. You want to stay there? Send the check to him. You don't have to pay the mortgage. You know what the mortgage is. You know what the taxes are. So now, 10 months later, something happens. You want to tell me what happened? I mean, I read your complaint. I know I see this. I see what happened. You want to tell me what happened?
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
10 months later.
10 months later, he starts calling and says, my lawyer quit, you won. I have that in all the text messages.
Right. My lawyer quit. You outlasted him. You were able to pay a lawyer. You were able to keep this thing going in the courts. He had no more money to pay the lawyer. You weren't paying the mortgage. He was. Okay, so he said, you won. I got exactly what you did. Precisely what you did. So you said what?
Your Honor.
So you said what?
I said, well, let's make a deal then.
Good. Let's make a deal. I want you to tell me what deal you wanted to make with him for his own house.
I wanted to buy the house from him.
For how much?
For the $206,000 plus any money that he put into it. It was arranged with our lawyers in the documents I have.
Okay. And you were prepared to pay him that and get another mortgage on your $20,000 a year income. And there are 1,000 banks after 2008 who are going to give you a mortgage on a $206,000 house on $20,000 worth of income. They're lining up.